information that will help you on today.
Yep.
Turn it up and make it really loud, and let your friends know we're on it, what we're all about. Wake up St. Louis. Wake up St. Louis.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. I am
Fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
It's Don Rice.
Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good, God did it.
Did it.
Come on now.
God
Yes, sir.
did it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, he. I need Alvin here right now. I miss Alvin. Oh, man. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, welcome to Sunday, August the 25th, 2019. A beautiful day that the Lord has made. A day I've never, ever witnessed. A day I'll never witness again. Never seen this day before. Will never get to see it again. Just grateful for a new opportunity to right the wrongs of yesterday and all of that, man. So just grateful for being able to have the opportunity to be forgiven for the things I did wrong and the people that did me. So, no, did me wrong.
Okay. It's like, you going to finish that up there, brother?
Finish that there.
Pause for the cause, brother.
Anyway, I want to say good morning to the one and only.
Come on, put them hands together.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Who was that?
I'm reading, I'm sorry. I was reading Alvin's text. Good morning to the one and only Erna French in the house, y'all.
What up, Erna Burner?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let me see. We also have joining us on this morning, Victor Jordan, left-hand guitarist extraordinaire, says, good morning, MeTooMusic Morning Show crew, representing Grady Grace Church, Bishop Larry O, and First Lady Nina Jones. Have a blessed day. Let me see.
Good morning, Monica French Bowling.
Oh, happy belated birthday to you, Lady Monica.
I just
French
saw
Bowling.
her
Did you?
the other night. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and I talked to your sister yesterday, and it dawned on me yesterday that I did not return your call when I told you I was going to call you back. So I'll be reaching out to you this week. Hopefully my mind lets me. It's something, boy, when you get over 40, you just forget everything.
Dude.
You just forget everything. I know. How you feel at 50?
Yeah. All I can say to that is, yeah.
I'm sitting up here reading these texts, boy, from Alvin. Hey, I want to first say thank you for your donations. Thank you, Bert Coleman Jr. And thank you, Miss Claudia Penny Brown. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know those donations
Appreciate
really help us. Really, really appreciate it, for real. Marla Smith, the secretary, is in the house. I got to give Marla her own drop. Marla deserves her own drop. She deserves her own drop. She works for us every week. Works hard. I'm about to say Donald Rice. Miss Charlotta Hill, good morning to you, and God bless you as well. Kevin Wiggins, the one and only mom of Mount Nebo. Good morning, my brother. Pamela Duncan, cuz, good morning to you and all those beautiful children. Let me see who else we got, y'all. Who y'all talking to?
Fonzito said, we saw you a year ago.
Hey, at the convention.
You were flying high.
Not to mention,
your testimony was
strong.
You even stood up and sang a song, knowing good and well this is not a ritual.
It's spiritual.
Bible in one hand, track in the other, a witness in the street. But oh, my brother, what happened? Did you miss the mark?
Did you fall short?
You say the race is not fun. What hinders you now?
That you do not run.
Rob ain't no joke when it comes to
back up and try it again.
He ain't no joke, boy, when it comes to commission, boy.
How you like that, Ernie? How you like that? The one and only. What's going on with the mic? Something happening here. Let me see what's happening. Man. Something's going on. Something's going on. The one and only. The one and only. The one and only. Champion praiser Amos Isaac. He says, I made it. Good morning, my friends. Let's dance. Miss Penny Brown, good morning, and thank you again for your donation. Zito. Let me see. Pamela Duncan says, "Hey, cuz, be sure to get the Shalom CD. I was honored to lead a song on there. Is it out already?" I'm just being funny. I know it ain't out.
Man, her was nice though.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. That's what I'm talking about. St. Louis represent. Shalom in the house, y'all. Bobby Connor, Bobby C. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bobby Connor. Miss Mary Vita Jones Moorhead, good morning to you. Happy, beautiful Sunday, August the 25th. Let me see. Marla Smith says that age thing is more than a minute conversation. Boy, you ain't lying.
Boy.
I can't hold my urine anymore. When I feel it coming, it's time to go. At about 8:15 every evening, I start yawning. What is that about, man?
I know, man. We used to stay up all night.
And at about 5:30, my eyes just say, "Get up!"
Man.
Now my eyes say
Hey,
get
you
up,
know
but my body does it. That's what's weird. My body just want to lay there,
Yeah.
but my eyes just pop open.
You know what's going to be interesting is 24 hours of party. This upcoming 24 hours.
We might have to retire that one. I don't know. This plus 40
I'm
stuff.
telling you, boy, about 9:30, 10 o'clock,
Man.
I'm going to be like,
Man.
What up, Christopher Watkins? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Kyle, you ready?
Yeah, Chris, that's True Spirit if they're ready.
Christopher Jerome in the house. Pastor Alonzo Adams.
Joy Woody.
Representing New Jerusalem Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Alonzo Adams Jr. and Lady Ronika Adams, number 1 North Dade, Ferguson, Missouri. Let me see. Fonzito says Shed was dope for Mike Pugh. We're going to talk about that today as well. Let me see. Who else we got? She said pre-order it. You can't pre-order something. They just recorded it Friday.
I'm sure they was taking pre-orders.
Were
I
they?
think they did that for the first one.
Really?
The night of, yeah.
Joy Woody. Who else we got, y'all? Oh, yeah. Champion Praiser said the Shalom Project is real churchy.
Cool.
There go Mike Pugh right
That's
there.
good.
We're going to talk about Mike today. Mike, you should have been here today so we could talk to
Mike,
you.
I was on my way last night and blamed it on my wife. That's all I'm going to say.
YouTube side, I want to say good morning to Lady Lillian Blair. Good morning. My auntie Diane Patricia Hall Singleton. Rashonda Davis, is that a girl on the bass? Good morning to you. My wife, Dewana King.
What up, D?
Rose Anderson Rice, Don's wife.
Hey, baby.
My big sister, Lady Deborah Hicks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Evangelist Margaret Peggy Brown. Good morning to you. My big sister, Jocelyn Grinston. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Giving you something to move to.
Something about it. He's my healer. My way.
On Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
This is the day, featuring Christina Bell, St. Louis Area Fellowship, right here on Wake Up St. Louis. This is the day that the Lord has made. Tim Whitley.
Yeah, boy.
Jesse Prather represents Solomon's Temple, 5569 Page, Bishop James and Lady Linda Holloway. Jenny Love.
This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice.
Dwayne, good morning. I got you. Miss Gloria, Auntie Gloria White, good morning. Mike Bradford, good morning. And to my cousin, Letitia Vaughn, good morning.
And be glad, rejoice, rejoice, and be glad.
Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it.
This is the day.
Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad.
This is the day that the Lord has made.
I will rejoice and be glad.
This is the day
Nakia King, good morning. Elder Greg, happy guitar Hayes, good morning. Miss Nakia Curtis Benford, good morning. Representing Disciple Fellowship Christian Church. Bishop Herman Tolar, pastor in the house.
I will be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Let us be glad. Oh, I will bless the Lord at all times.
Miss Jade Hilton, good morning. Bishop Lamont Walker, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all be sure to hit those share buttons, hit the hearts, hit the likes right now. Hit them, let everybody know we're on.
Everything that I have, with everything that I got, I lift my hands. I give them praise. In the midst of every song, I tell them that I love them. I give them all of me. There's nothing that can stop me from giving God all the praise. From giving God all my love. There's nobody like him. There's nobody greater. I worship you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice.
That is This Is the Day by the St. Louis Area Fellowship featuring the one and only Christina Seabell.
Shout out to Tim Whitley, man.
Tim Whitley.
The arrangement was killer.
Tim Whitley is one of the most underrated musicians in our area. We talked about Major Terrell. He's definitely one. Tim Whitley may be one of the most overlooked, I'll say.
Yeah.
But Major is
That
too.
boy can play.
Bud Quarles on bass, killing. Keenan on drums.
We just can't remember who was on organ.
Yeah, it was on organ.
Seemed like it was David, man. David Hicks. Even though I don't remember him sitting at the organ on that recording, but it seems like he was on organ. Just seems
I
like
know,
it.
yeah. I
It
know
had to be between him, Major, and Seal.
Yeah.
Alvin Quinn says, hello, can MeTooMusic send their jet and pick me up? Alvin is on the flight coming home this morning. He was going to be home in time to make it to the show, but he texted us and said that the passenger on the plane in front of him got sick, so they had to return the flight back to Denver to get him to the hospital.
Are you serious, man?
Yep. And he said he's not trying to make light of the situation. He said, but there's a Michael Jackson impersonator sitting right next to him.
Hilarious.
Man. Yeah, our jet is out of gas, Alvin. So you just gonna have to drive back from Denver.
Oh, you bought a jet? I thought it was the propeller.
Ain't no y'all. I mean, ain't no you. It's us. Amber Sierra Elliott, the one and only Phase 2 in the house. Amber.
What's up,
Amber's
Amber?
appetite. Good morning, Amber. Amber. Miss Kimberly Jones Hancock, good morning to you as well. Let me see who else. Minister Anthony Wiggins. Wig says great morning to the crew and listeners. Rejoice.
What's up, Wig?
Let me see. Who else we got? We got Erna. You got Stephen Thompson II saying yo. You got Jeremy Haynes saying what up, yo. Let me see. He says he'll fill in. Open the back door for me. That's Jeremy talking. I don't know. I haven't updated my sensor button yet. I don't know. I don't know about you. Man, we'll have to fast. When Jeremy come to town, he come sit in on the show.
Keep your hand on the button.
Man. When he want to say praise the Lord, good morning everybody, I'm going to have to still have my hand on the sensor button. Praise the Lord. Okay. Anyway, it's currently 7:47 a.m. in the St. Louis metropolitan area. It is 64 degrees currently. High today will be 75. It's going to be another cool one. Low overnight will be 68. Forecast is cloudy with a 60% chance of rain. It'll be raining all throughout the day.
Yeah,
it started sprinkling when I came in.
Yeah, it was doing a little something when I came in as well.
So be sure to take your umbrellas and your ponchos. Poncho, is that what it is? Poncho. Is that what?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a word that was common when we were growing up. Poncho. You don't hear that anymore. You don't see mothers putting ponchos on their children to send them out to school.
Nope.
But boy, we kept a little poncho. Humidity would be 85%, and the pollen is low on today. So please buckle up, drive safely. It'll be wet out there today. Leave a little early to get to church. Don't forget, Wake Up St. Louis is powered by MeTooMusic's The Voice, the 24/7 online radio station, giving a voice to St. Louis area gospel, playing this great music every single day, 24/7. So just visit MeTooMusic.com and click on The Voice, and you can listen to this great music every day, all day. Marla says she loves this weather.
I like the fall weather.
I love fall.
Yeah.
Really?
I hate getting up the leaves, but I love fall. I absolutely love fall. I love like right around Thanksgiving time fall, where it's starting, some days it's chilly, cold, and then some days it warms up. It's just something about the smell in the air, everything, man. I love fall. But then my favorite time of the year is winter. I love when that snow hits the ground.
Really?
No, you can have that.
Oh,
Man.
man.
I like summer. I'm a summer
Oh,
baby.
nah.
I love the summer.
Ain't that I don't like it. I prefer
I
winter.
like fall because wear regular jackets and
Yeah.
Yep.
all that kind of stuff.
Bring back the sweats.
Right.
You're right. I want to say good morning to Houston, Texas, Kingdom Church Radio. Hello, Houston.
Hello, Houston.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, it is currently 7:49. It's a beautiful day. We're going to pay some bills. I am
Fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
It's Don Rice.
Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good.
God did it. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Download any of the MeTooMusic artists at the source, like Ray Tina.
Thank you, Jesus.
Justin Shaw.
Give me one more day.
Christina Bell.
You're the source of my strength, my peace within.
The St. Louis Area Fellowship.
Jehovah Jireh, my provider.
Kai A. Panetta.
Floodgates, open up, Lord. Let the floodgates.
Phase 2. Chrissy Ransom. Jay Grant Artistry.
Realize my bare humanity. To see the intentionality of God's love for me. I can't relate to
Chanel Scott.
You're my everything.
And Scooter Lamont.
Now you said it in your words. Got to be weary in my world.
Download any MeTooMusic artist today at The Source at MeTooMusic.com/The Source.
That's METOMusic.com/The Source.
All available now.
Yo, what's up, family? This is Janera Wilson, and you're listening to Wake Up St. Louis.
Giving you something to move to.
Something about it. He's my healer. My way.
On Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
The inspirational thought of the week is: we generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. Dr. Henry Link, happy Sunday. Oh, yeah. It's good Jeremy's on here. And Elder Greg, happy guitar Haynes. Rob, I think you sang background on this song. This is Elder Greg, Happy Guitar Haynes. He's that kind of friend.
I arranged these background vocals. No, I really.
Father, when I get all the applause.
And I sing.
Featuring Lady Anisa Lane. He's that kind of friend. I love this. It's an old Hawkins remake, y'all.
Nice.
Is that Butch on organ?
Yes.
Of course it is. Sound like he's stealing my stuff. Produced by Jeremy Haynes. Miss Myrtle Lawson, good morning. Mr. Don Hutchinson, good morning. Miss Joyce Weiser, good morning to you. Brother Sean Everett. Oh, I didn't look. I got to look into this Amazon rainforest. I got to look at that, Brother Sean. Miss Francello I can't even say it. Francello McCoy, good morning. Real McCoy's Grill, Soul Food Sunday, 11 a.m., 4 p.m. Auntie Debbie, good morning. Uncle Mustafa. Come on, Lady E, where are you? Sister Sharon Lockett, good morning.
He on heaven, he'll never forsake you. Even though he knows everything there is to know about you.
Miss Angela Riley, good morning. Misha, good morning. She says, good morning, Uncle.
Good morning.
Jesus.
Cause he's
that kind of friend.
Oh, yes. Rob, you get some a little credit.
He walked right in front of you to always protect you.
This was always my favorite part. So the devil. Come on, Tremaine. Good morning, Aunt Betty. Minister Betty Duke Anderson.
Every day.
Sing, Lady.
To help you along life's way.
Cause he. Jeremy says Rob produced the background vocals. Boo. My brother. He walks. Here, Rob.
Killing the game.
Jeremy singing too. I hear his voice. Woo, I love this song.
So the devil can do you no harm.
And he said co-produced by Butch Woody.
That's all right.
Oh. Nice. Cause he's. Come on, lady. I got the chills. Bobby Connor says, never heard this. Love it.
Come through, background.
Won't be able to do you no harm.
Lady E got that range, boy. Play, Jeremy. My cousin LaTory Tolliver, good morning. Can we get it? Oh, I love this song. Come on.
Okay, come on now. Yeah.
Thank you, Marla, for recognizing my greatness.
He'll stay with you right until the end. Yeah.
Live it up.
Oh, that's nice, man.
He's been better to me than I can be to myself.
Play, Jeremy.
Yeah. He'll never leave you. Never will.
Hear that commission sound coming through there on the back?
That's hot. That is the one and only.
Real hot.
Elder Greg, Happy Guitar
It's
Haynes.
been years.
Featuring Lady E.
I haven't heard that in years.
When was this recorded?
I want to say like
a long time ago. That was over. We did that over at.
This is on the album.
Kyle's.
This is on the
Kyle Kelly's place.
Yeah.
This is on the same album with Melodies from Heaven. I think that would be like 2003, 2004 ish when it was recorded. Yeah, that's
wow.
That's from the
because that Melodies from Heaven is nice.
I stream because I'm happy. Volume 2, I believe it is.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think that's one of the most overlooked. Man, we played it been playing it on The Voice for years. I think that's one of the most overlooked songs in the St. Louis area because so many people on here saying they've never heard it. Bobby Connor said he never heard it. Wow, that's crazy. Nice. Man, that is Elder Greg, Happy Guitar Haynes, featuring Lady E, featuring Jeremy Haynes, featuring Rob Woody, featuring Butch Woody. I hear female in the background.
Who was that, Jeremy?
Was it Liana?
Man, I can't remember.
I almost think Jeremy's wife sang background on this. Jeremy, who sang background with Rob and you? I heard you and Rob.
I should know. I think
somebody said repeat.
Repeat, right.
Butch sang too.
Butch sang? I couldn't hear Butch's voice. Man, that's good. Let me see. Don Hutchinson said repeat. Good morning, Brandon Moten.
Yeah, that was nice, man.
That's nice, boy.
That's a remake of the Hawkins classic, y'all. Speaking of the Hawkins, Bobby said play it again. Wow. You know what I'll do? I'll play it in the background while we talking. Speaking of, listen to Butch though, Bobby. Hold on. One more time on Butch. One more time. One more time. Here we go. Sound like me.
Nope, that sound like Butch.
No, right here. Listen to this move. Listen to this move. This is all me.
No, sir.
He took that from me.
No,
and that
sir.
run.
No, sir.
I'm a little cleaner than him though on that run.
Okay. You can play, but yeah.
Let me see. Jeremy, we asked who sang. It's a female on background. Was it Liana on this song? Anyway, Kayla Pettiford. Congratulations to Kayla and Sean. Everybody knows Sean from my church and Kayla. Sean does all the video stuff with me, does announcements. But congratulations to them on their first child. They welcomed the first little Pettiford baby to the world on last week. Right. And his name is Cairo.
And he had a son.
I'm going to call him Egypt. Yeah, Cairo. Let me see. Speaking of the Hawkins, I watched the Walter Hawkins tribute on YouTube. You know, it was old from when he passed.
The one in Memphis? Was it in Memphis?
I don't know. It's like in a big concert stage. No, it was like a stage. Like a.
You talking about the one like Marvin and all them?
Yeah, the one
that
Chris
was killing.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the one Marvin Winans, BB, Erica, and Tina when they sang.
Thank you.
When they sang.
Be grateful.
What is this? What is this? Dude, I had the chill sitting in the bed. Me and D watched it about 2 days ago, man. Man, what is this?
But that one they did at Bishop Patterson Church in Memphis.
Yeah, boy, man.
I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Goodness.
But yes, I did. Yes,
that's
I
what
did.
Marvin sang. Marvin and all them. What they do? Actually,
that one was nice.
Walter sang that on that one.
Yeah. Oh, he was still alive then. Let me see.
Now the one I'm talking about is after he passed.
No, I'm talking about that concert they did with Walter and Joel. All of them.
Okay, yeah.
Tell you something else I saw. Like this week has been Winans week, and that only happened because I've been watching all the commission reunion stuff right after we came back from the concert, and of course one of the tag videos or one of the related videos was something old by the Winans.
Right.
So I clicked it. Couple of videos I'm telling y'all to check out. Everybody check this out. I vaguely remember this. And as I watched it, it started to come back to me, but I've watched it several times since. When the Winans family was on Arsenio Hall show.
Oh, yeah.
And they did this medley of all of everybody's hits in one. Dude, it was literally a choir on stage, and it wasn't nothing but the children.
Yeah.
It was dude, they sound so amazing, man. They did a medley where everybody got peace, and they just worked all the hits in. But also, I watched something that I don't ever remember seeing. It was the Winans TV special.
Was it a Christmas special?
I think it was Christmas, because they did the Real Meaning of Christmas in it.
Yeah.
But they had 2 Christmas specials. Not the one where it started off with BB and CeCe fussing at the kids for fighting. No, not that one. It was another one where they had on them big shoulder pad suits. The Winans did. But dude, the Winans stuff all week, man. I just really, you know how sometimes you just forget.
Talented family.
Yeah, man.
You just forget, man.
You
forget about the hit after hit after hit after. Man, Bishop Marvin Winans in gospel probably has to be. He's in the top 3 greatest writers of our.
Oh my! Without a doubt, man.
Yeah, man.
Of our time,
lyricist, man.
Oh my goodness, man.
And there's some good ones out there too.
What's the song about? He's the only right thing in the wrong world.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Only
sitting there
thing
like,
right, left in the wrong
I'm
world.
like, why did I write this song? I want to write this.
Listen to the play on the words though. The only thing right left
Right, the only thing right
in
left
the wrong world.
Man,
that's crazy,
That's crazy,
man.
dude. Yeah.
Man. That is, dude. BB was fat on there.
Yeah,
But-
BB was here yesterday. Mike Pugh. He was at the racetrack.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, we had tickets to that. Rob, remember? I tried to give you the tickets.
Yeah, because it looked like some of True Spirit
Tried to get y'all the tickets.
backed them up.
Well, man. Yeah, so I watched that. But speaking of writers, I want to talk about a writer who is one of our genius writers of all time as well. And that is the one and only Smokey Robinson. Everybody knows Smokey does Christian stuff now, but man, last night I watched. Who sent the text? That was Rob.
Yeah.
Did you watch it, Don?
I did.
Hitsville, man.
Hitsville, the making of Motown.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
On Showtime. It premiered last night.
Wait, I'm gonna watch it, man.
It was. I told Rob that before it came on, and I was so sleepy. I've been out here cutting grass all day. Got home and I had rehearsal yesterday morning with the background singers for the recording next week, and I got home and dude, I was dog tired. And I turned it on, restarted it from the beginning. Never even blinked during it. It was that interesting. I have to watch it again.
Right.
It's filled with so much information, man. So
I can't wait
much
to watch it.
information.
And I told too before you got here, I said we will never see that much greatness assembled in one room, in one company like that.
Unless you come to me, unless you stop by MeTooMusic on any given day. Unless you stop by.
Was phenomenal.
But it really was, man. You know what was really? See, I noticed little things. That's the first time I've ever seen. Now I've watched every Motown documentary there is at least 3 times. Everyone. I'm just something about Motown, something about the history, and just see how they did stuff. But one thing I don't think I've ever seen was Smokey and I'm about to call him Gerald Busby. Berry Gordy returned to Hitsville in Detroit, to the building itself.
Yeah. Right.
And when you see them walk in, dude, you can see the glare in their eyes, man.
Wow.
They were like kids, like talk. They were doing the whole time talking like this, like how you try to hold back a smile.
Yeah,
everything was and we were sitting here at this, and then we went upstairs, and dude, it's one of the best.
I can't wait to watch that, man.
One of the best documentaries I've ever seen. Hitsville, USA. So yeah, that's. I won't even dare.
I gotta watch it before Power come on.
Yeah, Power premieres tonight, as a matter of fact, on Stars, August 25th today. But also, what's called it came out today.
It's 2 hours.
2 hours, like an hour and 59 minutes.
Man. Okay. It's great.
It's absolutely great. And like Rob said, they don't focus they don't really talk about Tammy Terrell. No. They don't talk about anybody's death. Mm-hmm. I don't think they mention a death at all. No tragedies. So it's not a heavy one. What it is, it's called it's Hitsville, USA, the making of Motown. So it shows all of that and what they did. Like they really go into detail. They probably spend most of the movie talking about quality control and all of the meetings that they have. They actually have real tapes. They play audio recordings from these meetings.
Wow.
Dude, it's amazing, man.
And that's due to the fact that Berry Gordy was working at the car plant before he started it. So when he sat down and wrote the motto of Motown, that's how he assembled it, like that, like how they did at the car plant. He wrote his chart down, everything.
He did the whole assembly line thing.
Yeah.
He set up that was his whole thing. He wanted his business to be like a car assembly line. I think he said he worked at Ford, Lincoln, Mercury. Yeah, is what he said. But man, hey, it's super good. It's super duper cool.
Good thing. One thing I love he said though about that part about the assembly line, he modeled it after that, but he made a profound statement. He said that people are not.
I knew you were gonna say
cars.
That. Yep.
Because when Marvin got to a point where Marvin Gaye wanted to do the things his way. Mm-hmm. We never would have had the What's Going On album, man, which is one of the greatest albums of all time.
Yes, sir.
If Berry Gordy, stuck to his guns and said no, we can't do it. He was scared to do it because of what Marvin was writing about. Right. Same thing with Stevie Wonder. So if that's what made him make that statement that it's not just an assembly line. These are people. Yeah, man, that was crazy.
He said probably one of the greatest decisions he ever made was to allow Stevie control. Because when Stevie turned 21, he said the day after, they threw Stevie a party, everything. He said the day after, he gets a letter from Stevie's lawyer with all of these changes and demands. Because now when you're an adult, now you can change your contract, all that, back then. So he has all these demands, and he said, he's like, he said, but one of the greatest things he did was gave in to Stevie's demands. He said, because right after that, Stevie came out with a totally different sound, all of that. But the same thing about Marvin Gaye. He talked about how he fought. He didn't want political issues and all of that. But anyway, time for the scripture of the week.
The scripture of the week. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
Philippians 4:19 says, but my God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Philippians 4:19. I finally got it right because I know that scripture. Let me see. Who joined us this morning? Stephen Thompson said that's good because tragedies are commonplace, so it's good to know. They left those out. Tragedies are... Gotta get this distortion out. Tragedies are... That's Rob's favorite lick.
Right.
Miss Deborah Watson Mingo, yes, I do think something is wrong with your clock because you joined us an hour late on today. The churchy on today. Miss Debbie Marie, good morning to you. Boy, it says something that it says Chris Black is watching, but he ain't spoke yet, so I ain't speaking to him yet. Your cousin. Wow. Let me see. Who else? What else? Let me see. Kevin Wiggins says, musicians, quick question. Let me open this up. He says, when you go and play for a client, parenthesis church, and they severely underpay you, do you give the small love token back, or do you keep and never work for that client again? Just ask and be nice, he says. That's a good question.
It is a good question.
Because we do have a lot of younger musicians who don't know how to handle those type of situations. And clearly some older musicians don't.
Then he came back and said, Rob's scripture answered my question.
Oh, wow. Oh, sure it did say that. I didn't even see that. Wow. What are you all... Pastor Raphael Darden is watching. Pastor Ralph, I've been looking for that file. I cannot find it. I'm going to keep looking. That's why I haven't sent it to you. What's you all's take on that? So you go somewhere to play, you haven't discussed the price, and they give you a love offering, but it's so low. What do? Do you give it back, or do you just not go back?
Well, the thing is, you didn't discuss a price.
Right.
So depending on what it was you were playing for, I mean, depending on how low it is, yeah, I would give it back. I don't know if I would not.
I wouldn't give it back.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I'm not giving it back.
I don't know that I would not play for them again, though.
Nah, I'm sure that's what I would do.
Really?
Yeah. I have a thing like when I go and do installations for church, or like if I just go by and help them with a problem with their sound,
right?
And they'll say, "What is your charge?" Not most, but a lot of churches, it depends. I'll tell them, just give me a love offering. Just give me something,
Right.
And when they give me something so low, or they keep saying, "I'm gonna give it to you, Doc," and I never get it.
Yeah.
To me, that frees me. That's one church I'm less obligated
Never have
to.
to-
I never had to deal with them again. And I feel the same way if I go play, which I haven't done things like that in years. So.
But he didn't say if there was something discussed prior to.
That's the thing.
Or if there was any type of contract or anything. Now that's different. If there's a business contract or you shook hands on it or you agreed to a certain amount. Now that's something different. But if you're just going in to play and and they decide to give
now
you.
let me add this. What if it's a friend?
That actually puts a spin on it.
Yeah.
But with that friend, what you got, Rob?
Because I know all of us have done friend deals.
But with my friends though, I'm not even like if I'm doing something. Yeah, I'm not even like if you ask me, I'm not looking. Now unless you say, man, my church, I'm doing this for my church, and they're going to hire you. That's something different. That's
right.
But if you just ask me personally, can you come?
Yeah.
Hang out, sit in it. No, that's different.
Yeah.
Gabriel,
I'm not looking for anything. Go ahead.
Gabriel asked, "What if it's a smaller church?" I always take into consideration smaller
Me
churches.
too.
They have less numbers, less members, less giving. But yeah, if you got me out here sweating and you want me to rehearse and all that, and then you give me $20,
I know for me, you talking about bringing drums, man, and then because then I got to bring all that stuff with me, and then you give me $20.
You as the musician, singer, whatever you are, you have to be your own business person.
Exactly.
So it's up to you to take care of that prior to. So you won't have those issues. You don't have that stress if you take care of that up front.
Yeah.
If that's your goal. Now, if you're just going to be a blessing, that's something different. But if this is actually a business transaction, then that's totally different. Then you have to have your business done properly.
Yeah.
Now we have issues.
I think I agree with Bobby, who said that he would take the hit, but if they ask him again, then you set the parameters about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ernest says a friend should know better. I totally agree.
Yeah, they should.
They should.
Friends should know better. DJ Kozar, my nephew, good morning. That's a good question, Kevin Wiggins. Thank you for the question. That's our question of the week right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday Morning Show.
It's time for news, information, and more right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
All right, Angelic Faces Makeup Artistry presents Senior Moment Workshop for high school senior girls and their parents. That's today at 2 to 4. Nettie Kelly Makeup Lounge at 1145 North Highway 67. It's $10 per person. To reserve your seat, call or
Pastor Victor Hicks, my brother. I'm sorry.
Good
morning,
Go
Vic.
to Angelic Faces MUA.com.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
We're just laughing how rude you are. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're just real rude.
Read that email again, man. I didn't mean to do that.
www.angelicfacesmua.com. That's
a
today.
website.
Website. That's today from 2 to 4.
I think that's what I own, Tiandra Bland.
Yes, sir. Okay, YFC Ministries present Overcomers Conference 2019.
I got to interrupt one more time. Pastor David Hawkins.
Pastor.
My brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Don.
Which is August 28th through the 30th. Pastor Ray Watson is the host and visionary. The registration is $50. I don't know what it is now because that was back May 3rd. So register today at www.overcomersunite.com.
Deborah Casimir, good morning.
Michael Latchison and
that's
the
how you do that, Rob.
Singers.
You wait till he pauses, then you speak.
Like
and
now.
Jesse Prather and Committed to Christ presents Let's Have Church, late night musical, Labor Day weekend, Sunday, September 1st, 2019 at Solomon's Temple
next Sunday.
Baptist Church, 4859 St. Louis Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri. They got a host of...
Now they're going to have security guards down on page, late night musical.
Boy.
I've been there and witnessed we've chased people who have broken their cars down in Solomon's Temple. I ain't going to tell who it was. Sean Tate, good morning, bro.
Yeah, so...
It was Sean Tate?
No, I'm saying he just said good morning. Nah.
All right, Union Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church Free Health and Job Fair Community Outreach Festival is September 14th from 11 to 3 p.m. at 626 North Newstead Avenue at Delmar. They're going to have a lot of fun games and prizes. Free admission. Youth rally starts at 1:30 in the sanctuary.
Isaac Harris, good morning. Deborah Casimir, call me.
That's my barber.
Isaac Harris.
Yes, sir.
Leonard.
Oh, that's Jerome.
No, my barber is Isaac, his son.
Oh, straight up?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Well, you know, Jerome's name is Isaac, too.
Josephus. He cuts Josephus.
I know Joe goes there.
Yeah.
Did Joe have a contraption on when he cuts it?
Gerald Haynes. Gerald said his car was stolen at Solomon Still. See, y'all think I make this stuff up. Gerald Haynes says my car was stolen.
Don.
I probably will not be going to that.
Justin Gilmore,
yes,
good
sir.
morning.
Larry Lee wants you to know there's a 90s throwback musical this Monday at Refuge Temple, Church of God in Christ, 7 p.m.
So noted.
That is in Marion, Illinois. The one and only pastor, Larry Lee Sr.
All right, Leonard
First
Missionary
is the
Baptist
pastor.
Church presents Unplugged concert and recording. Gabriel, Jamel and Prosperity, Bridget Michelle, Amos Isaac, and the ensemble live band and a DJ. Yeah, this is September 21st at Leonard Missionary Baptist Church, 1100 North Compton Avenue. Tickets are $15. For more information, go to www.gabrielmusic.com.
My baby brother, Ryan Martell, good morning. Hey, Mike Pugh said Regina Pugh, his wife, grew up around the corner from Solomon's Temple. He says, I'm good. Laugh out loud. They need more than security.
West Side?
West Side?
Hey, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Those are your weekly announcements, y'all. Let me see. Sean Everett said, me too. Car movement at Solomon's Temple. Wow. But we were down there. Rob, tell me if you remember this.
Security.
1993 it was. It was the end of 93. I still have that big old white Cadillac back then. That's how I remember.
With the crown on.
With the crown and the dashboard.
Right.
1993, Kevin Bond came to town and did a workshop with Greg Haynes.
Okay.
That night, Cedric Mitchell was driving his mother's car. And it didn't get stolen, but it got broken into that night down in Solomon's Temple. And he was crying. I'm telling on him. He ain't cried tears, but he cried. He whined.
I might have been riding with him that night.
Nah. Monica Moore was there with him that night.
Okay.
Because after that, we all went to Applebee's, then we went skating.
Yeah.
But Cedric was like, man, my mama gonna kill me, man. She told me not to park on the street. I'm sorry.
Corporate radio is everything.
I told her.
Cedric that.
Welcome to Radio Without Rules.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
That's funky.
Okay.
I think that's Eric Catron on that. This is Monique. Monique Fultz with King of Glory right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday Morning Show. Chris Boyd, Brother Quincy Gaston, Lady Angela Davenport, good morning.
Come in, he shall come.
We made a mistake. Sorry, Bishop Holloway and Lady Linda Holloway. It's not at Solomon's Temple, 5569 page. It's at. Give us the address again, Don. That's because Rob, he interrupted, man. He talked over your announcement.
It's at 4859 St. Louis Avenue. This is Solomon's Temple Baptist Church.
Does it say who the pastor is?
North side.
No.
That's on the north side. It's not Bishop Holloway. But Gerald Haynes still said his car got stolen on page. Sean Everett and Cedric Mitchell. But we're still sorry for giving a bad rap. It's going to be at the other church.
Well, it's on St. Louis Avenue. So, close. Bring your own security.
Miss Brenda Roan, good morning. Minister Theodore J. Former Jr. Good morning, good morning. Sister Pat Jackson, good morning. That's funky right there, boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we want to say thank you to everybody who donated. I can't even say it. Can't get it out.
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
I want to thank everybody who donated to us on this morning.
Appreciate
you can definitely still donate. You still have time. We use your donations, y'all, to keep this show coming to you week after week. We don't charge a dime for announcements, to play your music. We don't do like them other radio stations. If you don't want the producer all up in the video, all in the radio,
Not yet.
you're taking the money out your thing, come on over here to the Voice and Wake Up St. Louis. We won't charge you a dime to promote your services and all that. But we do take your donations. So donate to $sign MeTooMusic.
We almost got to walk out the room after you did that, too.
We do accept payola.
You can donate.
You want the producer all in the videos.
Right. The $sign MeToo music. $sign MeTooMusic.
Hey,
or visit us at
something for that.
MeTooMusic.com and click the donate button. But thank you, Miss Claudia Penny Brown, for your donation this morning. And also thank you to Bertram Coleman Jr. Bert.
Thank you, Bert.
All right. What was you saying, Don?
I got something later about that whole spill we just had.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was Monique Renee Folks, y'all. King of Glory right here on Wake Up St. Louis. I am
Bad up. Hey, baby, son of a.
Levi 2 King.
This not right.
I was reading Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good,
God did it.
yes, sir.
Y'all know she's from St. Louis, right?
Yes, sir.
Miss Evelyn Tarantine AG. She went to high school with my mother.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Larry Lee, the second. My boy. Thank you for your donation, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
It's offering time in the temple.
Offering time in the temple. Y'all gonna give, gonna share, gonna hit them like buttons while we pay these bills.
Thank you, Marla.
Real quick. Thank you, Marla. Thank you, Marla. Thank you, Marla.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
New 80s, 90s throwback single, One More Chance.
One more chance.
By soulful crooner and MeTooMusic artist Justin Shaw. Justin Shaw. Download it today at The Source at MeTooMusic.com/The Source.
That's METOMusic.com/The Source.
Justin Shaw, One More Chance. Available now.
Hey everybody, this is Jesse Williams, and you are listening to Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning.
It's the home of the independent artist.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
With your hosts, Don, Rob, Alvin, and Two. Right here at MeTooMusic.com.
MeTooMusic.com.
Wake Up St. Louis, it's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Want to say thank you again to Larry Lee for your donation and Miss Deborah Cashmere. My sister. Thank y'all so much for your donation. It really does, y'all, help us. I promise you it does. Helps us to put something on that electric bill. Helps us to put something on that internet. And that's the only way we can come to y'all, if we have lights.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
internet every week. So we come here and we do this for y'all. We
Yes,
don't get
sir.
paid for this.
Yes, sir.
We do it because we love to
It's
come
a
here and spend
labor
this
of
time.
love.
Labor of love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can sing a song. I can write a song about that right now. It's a labor of love. Ooh, that's a hit. I know a hit when I hear it.
No, sir. No, sir.
Nope.
It's a labor of love.
No, sir. No, sir.
Lordy.
Okay, now it's a hit.
It's a labor of love.
Lord,
hey, it's a labor of love.
He sound like that hurt.
Look at your neighbor and say, "No, sir. No, sir, Doc."
Hey, one has to go. This is gonna be so unfair. I'm not gonna even lie.
Are you on the list?
You on that list?
Two gotta go.
Bye, two.
Regina Holloway, good morning.
End of that game. Well, go ahead, man.
Oh man.
Come on with it, man.
So, but that's a hit though. I can write them songs.
I'm sure you can.
Before I do that though, you know what was so great on that documentary? You know, everybody say yeah.
Clap your hands.
Clap your hands just a little bit louder. Yeah. Tell the story, Rob. That was a good. I have never heard that story.
Made up that song that night
on the spot.
Yeah, man. At the Apollo. You know that recording?
Crazy.
Yeah, when he's clap your hands.
Yeah.
A little bit louder. Say yeah. Yeah.
The band and them never practiced that.
He made that up
on
that
the
night.
spot.
On the spot. He made that song that night.
Guess why though? Tell him why, Rob.
Tell him to.
Because Stevie wanted.
Father, when I get all the applause.
Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Jamal Crockett, the Bishop Jamal Crockett. Jamal the Bishop Crockett. Thank you for your donation, man. We really promise y'all we appreciate it. I promise you, we are so thankful. He made it up because they were clapping. So he was supposed to come out and bow. Mm-hmm. And they said it felt so good to him, instead of bowing, he just started singing.
Yeah.
And the song Clap Your Hands called Fingertips.
Yep.
It just came out and they recorded it and put it out a record.
Crazy.
And I believe it made the top 5 or the top 3 on the chart. Something like that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Off the top of his wow.
So that's why I was trying to give it a shot. It's a labor of love.
You know, when he first came to Motown, I think he was what, 12 years old?
11?
Yeah, 11. He went to literally every instrument and played it right front of everybody.
At 11.
Yeah, just got on piano.
And you know what was funny too about that story?
That's
Everybody
crazy.
was talking about it. Mary Wilson was talking about it from the Supreme. She was saying back then they didn't. The term genius wasn't really used often. So she said she didn't even know what a genius was, what the meaning was. She said she learned that night though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she said she learned that night. That was crazy, man.
He got off the piano. He went to the drums, played that. Then
Blind.
he reached in his pocket and pulled out his harmonica. She said they said he killed everything
At 11.
Yeah, like a grown man.
Miss Kimberly Moore Saddlefield. She said,
That's
"I sound
when
like the clumps."
you're supposed to do this.
Hey, but you know when I
that's
know you're
crazy.
supposed to do this? When Bishop Lamont Walker says he's harmonizing with me. It's a labor of love. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh. Don't leave me hanging. It's a labor of love. Now next week, watch me have a whole band behind me. Watch me have a
oh Lord.
It's a labor. Watch next week. My whole new album. Y'all check out my new album next week. My new single. It's a labor of love. It'll be out next week.
Just make sure you give me my credits.
It'll be out next week.
Give me my credits.
Terrence Hicks in the house. We done Jones you all morning already, man. We done talked about the contraption on your neck. We talked about you going to the barbershop. And if you wear the contraction when you go to Isaac Harris to get your hair cut. It's currently 8:31 a.m., y'all. 64 degrees. High today would be 75. It's a cool day. Low overnight would be 68. Cloudy with a 60% chance of rain. It'll be raining throughout the day. We haven't been outside in the last hour and a half, so I don't know what it's doing. It was sprinkling when we came in.
Well, the songwriter said I have sunshine on a cloudy day. Go ahead.
Come on.
Speaking of songwriters, humidity is 85%. Pollen is low. Now, I'm not going. Hey, I apologize right now, y'all, for this one. One has to go. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to admit, I know this one right here. already is so wrong and so unfair. But I gotta lay it out there. Y'all ready? Gospel songwriters, one has to go. We already talked about Bishop Marvin Winans on this morning being one of the most prolific lyricists of our time, just in history. Well, recorded history. Mm-hmm. So Bishop Marvin Winans, Andre Crouch, Walter Hawkins. Let's go. I know, man. That's unfair, man. I know, man. But we got to do it, man. Erna, please don't. Erna, today's Sunday. Don't say them words to me today. Bishop Walter Hawkins, Andre Crouch. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to do it. I had to. I'm sorry. Mike Pugh says sunny in Belleville right now. Charles Barrage, good morning. Rob, you just clicked on? It says you're watching now. Yours must have.
No, you have an Android. Go ahead.
No, it says that Rob Woody is watching. So yours must have reset or something.
Does it say Rob Woody or Rob Nick Woody?
This is your picture. I'm looking at you. Everybody saying no, can't.
Can't, man. I'm not answering.
Nah,
that.
man, you got to. Yolanda Yancey, good morning.
No. Nobody answer that, please.
No, you got to answer, man. We play the game. Come on, we don't do that.
Shh. Okay, who you got?
Don't say anything.
My cousin Nakia King, Mr. Denise Jackson. But look, if we do that right now, then people won't play this game with us every week. We can't give them a pass. You got to play the game. That's the rules. You got to play. One has to go. Gospel songwriters.
You gave us 3.
I know,
no
man.
options. Not an option. You know how we said not an
I know,
option? You
man.
gave us 3 of those.
But the problem is it's the game. You got it. One. If you had to pick one as a writer, one has to go. This may be the hardest one I have ever done. Jesse Prather say they all stay, period. Bishop Lamont Walker says, He says, nope. I'm not going to hell for this one. Gotta go. Yeah, St. Peter might not let us in the pearly gates, fans, in this one.
No, I'm not.
Nah, man, we gotta play, y'all. That's the rule.
No, you play it then. Go ahead.
Who you got?
Miss Deborah Watson Mingo say nobody is going.
Nobody
to answer
say
this.
anything, please. Don't type anything.
Erna says you have lost your mind.
Don't
I'm not
type
participating.
Anything.
Hey, I'm taking a clip of this and I'm putting it on Facebook and YouTube. I'm uploading this because I really want to know what people are going to say.
Do not type.
One has to go. Come on, man. One has to go. Don, let's go, man. It's the game.
I'm going to pull the plug on all this stuff.
I don't like this game.
He mad in real life. Look, he won't even look up.
If any of y'all say anything,
I don't like this
I'm
game
pulling
no more, man.
This radio show is over.
I don't like this.
Don't say anything.
I don't like this game no
Miss
more,
Mary
man.
Vita Joe, Miss Mary.
I'm gonna turn off the lights if one person say something.
Miss Mary Vita Jones Moorhead says, "If I pick one, I gotta kill
Jesse,
you."
come on, man.
Wow, Jesse, really?
I don't believe you just.
But look what he said afterwards. It's hurting him to say that because he said, "Dang."
Nah, man, you should have said.
He
anything.
said, "Crouch gotta go."
Man, y'all give in.
Hey, Lady Angela Davenport says, "Move on to no." Oh no, she says move on to move on. Yolanda Yancey says no, Jesse, no. I was reading the wrong one. Oh man, come on, y'all. All right, since y'all won't play,
Come on now. Who you got?
if I had to pick, this is one of the hardest things.
That's what I'm
We're
saying.
gonna do this show in the dark, man. I'm about to turn the light off, man. That's crazy.
Bishop Lamont Walker said he tired of this game.
I know, man. I don't like this game no more.
If I had to pick,
Look at your neighbor and say, I think we gon' need more than a minute, y'all. Check out my echo.
all right. So
we got saved.
Pastor David Hawkins, he and I have had this conversation before, and I'm going to surprise y'all with this conversation, and I'm going to do it in front of Mike Pugh. Mike know that's my brother, so I'm just asking the question. Me and Pastor Hawkins have had this conversation on more than one occasion. So everybody knows our boy Mike Pugh is leaving. He and his family are moving. I believe they moving to Texas. Are y'all moving to Texas, Mike? I forgot.
I think Dallas, right?
Dallas, I believe so. And Pastor Hawkins is one.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Go ahead.
Track.
Nah, this is what you call it, but okay. We usually do our We don't do track in a minute.
We're being produced by Marla Smith now.
Yeah, produced by Marla Smith. Wake up, St. Louis.
Right.
Track.
Right.
Well, I probably need to have something light under this one because I don't want this to get too heavy. I don't want Mike to get mad because it's not my question. I'm just asking the question for a friend.
Go ahead.
I need my countdown to keep us on.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
So he's moving. Pastor Hawkins is one that really does not like to see people leave the area.
Right.
He likes to see people do all they can and be all they can for home. What's you all's take every time we hear about musicians or one of our singers, especially one of our really good ones, leave the home base? What are you all's takes?
It's an individual thing, man. You got to do what's best for you and your family. Don?
Yeah. My first initial reaction has always been traitor. But yeah, I mean, if it's a family move and that kind of thing, you gotta do what's best for your family.
Man, Mike has 3 children. Let's just be truthful. 3. We see that the education system in our area, everybody loses accreditation, this and that.
Right.
You got 3 young children, and then. Man, have y'all seen all of the murders going on in East St. Louis lately?
Not just East St. Louis, in the area, period.
But man, so and then too, people just have some better opportunities. Sometimes some people can flourish in one area. So much love to Mike Pugh and Regina Pugh and Makai and PJ and baby girl Pugh and all of them. Much love. Congratulations. We're gonna miss y'all. We love y'all.
Yep.
And yeah, that's that.
Stephen Thompson II says, in most cases, take care of them here, and they won't have to move there.
Now, that goes along with Kevin Wiggins' statement earlier.
That's
if we
true.
take care of our musicians, if we, especially somebody like Mike. And one thing I can tell y'all about Mike is that guy, if he goes and plays for a church, Mike giving his all. Mike is bringing in equipment. He's committed, and, I know that for a fact. Some of the churches he's graced have not really reciprocated.
Man, bottom line, man, when God opened up the door, you got to go through it.
Yep.
Bishop Lamont Walker says, my take is if it's the instruction of the Lord, got to be obedient, but it's still never easy to accept. Jesse Prather says, if it's a God move, then go.
Yes, sir.
Sean Everett says, great, go prosper and grow. Monty Diane says, if you got a family to feed, then go.
And in the words of Alvin Quinn, speed and be blessed.
Speed and be blessed, Mike. Speed and wrong one. That's another thing about 40. Them eyes don't work right no more. I'm looking for car, but don't crash. But I saw the cash, and I don't know how I just misread that. Anyway,
hear about those jamborees, those school jamborees.
Football, man.
Go.
Real sad.
2 shootings. One was at Parkway North.
Yep.
And the other was at Sodan. Yeah.
Yep. 8-year-old girl got killed.
Yeah. That's the Sodan one, right?
Yep.
Mike says he can honestly say that his move had everything to do with my family, and God directed me to make this decision. It's extremely hard. I've been kicking and screaming.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. That's good, Mike. We love you, dude.
Love you, man.
Yeah, man.
Love you, man. Don, what you got?
So, did you know? I got to go to it. Sorry. Did you know that Death Row Records got sold?
Recently?
Yeah.
I just watched a documentary, and I know they were talking about it, but I didn't know that it happened.
Guess who bought them?
Who?
Hasbro.
3.
The corporation known for Mr. Potato Head, My Little Pony, and Power Rangers just bought Death Row Records for $4.1 billion.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, man.
So I'm gonna tell you what that looks like to me. That looks like they want the rights to Tupac's image, so they can produce some. They about to put out some hip hop toys, y'all. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, what is the world coming to? They want some Snoop Dogg, some Dr. Dre, and some Tupac. toys.
When I saw that, I said, Mr. Potato Head done bought Death Row
It's
Records.
Mr. Potato
You gonna
Head.
do a Suge Knight toy with a cigar hanging out his mouth for kids? I'm just trying to see because he always had a cigar in his mouth.
And a bucket of parts. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness, Ronald Height. Good morning.
Speaking.
Oh man, let me see. Monique Renee Fulks. She's talking to Mike. She says it's going to be more than you could ever imagine. Change is often hard, but sometimes it's very necessary. I love you. Mike says, God had to do this because I didn't want to go, y'all. I'm going to seriously miss y'all, man, for real.
Mike, everything that happened to you that was good.
God did it.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't never heard that song.
Oh, yes.
He told us, God did it. That ain't how that go. God did it. Oh, yes, he did it.
Listen.
Oh, man.
Check this out. So they spent around $280 million to buy the catalog for Death Row Records.
Oh, they even bought the catalog, the music.
Death Row, they declared bankruptcy back in 2006. So that's, what, 13 years ago?
Yeah.
And they just got sold. Mr. Potato Head owns.
And a bucket of parts.
He said Mr. Potato Head owns Death Row Records.
So if you don't want all the producers in your videos.
See, I'm prophetic. See how I brought that up earlier? I didn't even know that's what you was talking about.
Yeah, man. When I saw that, I was like, are you kidding?
Man, when I go to Target, can't go to Toys R Us no more. Even though word is, they say by Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday, we'll see this new toy store come up. And it's actually Toys R Us. But it won't have the Toys R Us name. And they're going to be smaller. But they're supposed to be coming back in the United States. Speaking of toys.
As a permanent thing or a pop-up?
No, a permanent thing. Yeah, they've, quote unquote, rebranded, regrouped after their. But I don't know if y'all know this or not. I'm about to make some enemies. Pastor Hawkins, you can chime in on this because this your kind of talk right here. But I know I'm gonna make some enemies with some pastors here. But I don't know. Bert Coleman, good morning, bro. We didn't thank you and thanked you and thanked you and thanked you. But Pastor Hawkins, join in on this conversation. I wish you were here for this one. Did y'all know that a lot of churches file for bankruptcy and then turn around and
absolutely
and change? They just add something to the end of the name. Yeah, me too. Right? Wow. Yeah, so Toys R Us did what they've taught. Corporations been doing that for years. They've been getting away with it for years.
Right.
And now churches have followed suit. So a church will file bankruptcy, and then if the church's name is I Love Jesus Church, or I Love Jesus Church, then they come on and say I Love Jesus Church Ministries,
or Greater I Love Jesus Church.
Wow. And they can legally change their name, file for bankruptcy, and operate and reconstruct under a different organization.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what basically, allegedly, what Toys R Us has done. And a lot of other companies. But yeah, that's that. Let me see. Yolanda Yancey says, my son, let me read this. I think this is worth reading. I haven't even read it yet. She said, my son was there at Soda and it happened outside on the street after the jamboree. My son said it was the girls. Oh, they kept fighting, like several videoed fights. Then the baby got shot down the street in front of a restaurant. My mom was in Walgreens and they locked it down because people started running in. My son and his sister left before the shootings. That is so crazy and sad. Crazy. What is happening in our area? I'll tell you something else that's crazy. Was that me and Rob? No, that was me in the background singers talking about this yesterday. I had to make a couple calls this week because have y'all noticed? Now, don't y'all get mad at me for saying this, but have y'all noticed that what's going on kind of in our quartet scene in St. Louis?
Oh yeah.
There's fights at like most of the concerts now.
With guns.
They fighting outside. They fighting inside. They taking it outside. So what's going on that we're allowing what's happening now is this stuff is spilling into the church and to the church house. What is happening? What is really
quartets?
Going on?
They gangs now.
Now I'm not saying quartets. Because I don't want to put it out there like that. Because of course there's stuff that happens on the quote unquote gospel scene. So I don't want to give the quartets a bad rap. The only thing I want to ask and challenge our quartet leaders in our area is to stand up.
Yeah.
Let's come together. If it's certain group members that we keep inviting to be on our programs and the trouble keeps coming from them, then we need to stop inviting them. We can't put them on because they new and you know what I'm saying? We got to come together, y'all.
They fighting about?
A lot of it is over women.
What?
A A lot of it, yeah. Some of it is over money, and but yeah, man, they fighting in church, man.
Wow.
So, quartet, let's stand up. Let's stand up. Let us stand up. All right.
You got something, Rob?
Marla said one has to go. Guns, knives, brass knuckles. Well, brass knuckles, I ain't heard that since the 70s.
Brass knuckles.
Man.
Warriors, come out and play.
I know, man.
No. Warriors, come out and play. Y'all don't know about that movie. Okay. I got one. So, R. Kelly's industry contacts have reportedly donated to hire a new defense lawyer. R. Kelly is under pressure to come up with the money to fund his defense. As a result, the singer is reportedly going to a well that has yet to run dry. According to TMZ, Kelly's team has been contacting both fans and people in the industry in hopes to earn enough money so that he can retain defense attorney Tom Mesereau. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. R. Kelly's fan base will do anything to support him, but it's surprising to learn that Kelly still has supporters in the music business. Per sources, some unnamed industry members have responded to Kelly's request by expressing a desire to donate to his cause. Fellas, what you got? What's your
say
thoughts?
this? If Bill Cosby went to jail, you going to jail.
The views expressed in this program are not necessarily the views of MeTooMusic.
Anyway. I'm talking about Mr. Fat Albert himself, Jello Pudding.
Bro, I agree.
Bill Cosby, Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable.
I agree.
America's favorite dad went to jail.
If he's going to jail, and his rep has been clean in the public for years, and R. Kelly's rep ain't been clean, I'm scared for you, brother.
Yeah,
bro.
You can get all the donations you want,
man.
Clink.
Donation. Oh, I thought that was all the trash.
Clink
for you.
Your time is winding down.
Time is winding up.
Time is winding up. Winding up. Time is winding up. What can you hear? Time is winding up. That is down to get your business straight.
Oh my God.
There's no time to waste. Time is winding up. Okay. There it is. It only takes me about 7.8 seconds is my record to find my key. 7.8 seconds. I'm doing better, mama. I'm doing better. It used to take me 15. I'm at 7.8. What you got, Rob? What you saying?
Man, speaking of what the world is coming to.
Come on, man.
I read this article, man. I'm just going to read this, the heading, and I'm just going to leave it there. You can say whatever you want to say. If you have any comments, you do, you don't, you don't.
J. Ross, good morning.
It says, newly consecrated gay bishop declares God is a woman. Got quiet.
My Bible says God is not a man. You don't even have to get to that. He should lie. You don't even have to get to that.
She is worshipped and glorified. She has spoken through the prophets. The just ordained Bishop Brown said, referring to the Holy Spirit. Okay. All right. Speaking of what the world is coming to.
Yeah, we're not supposed to have no silence in radio, but
you do whatever you want to do with that.
I need to call in and leave God a voicemail and see when you're coming back, God. Let me know. Like put it on my calendar. And about that time. It's about time for him to come on back.
3, 2, 1.
People don't get that, man. Don't we understand that when God got angry and upset, he sent forth wrath for the way we were acting and our mindset, everything that we thought, everything that's, there's a way that seemeth right to a man, but the end thereof is death and destruction. Man, anytime mankind became like this, man, the next thing that came was destruction. And we are so tripping off of why America is the way it is, why it's so many wars, why the world is the way it is. Man, it's us. Man. We're doing it to the world. Oh, my goodness. Amber, Amaya Mom's Bullock. Amaya's mom. I said Amaya Mom's. I think I said it.
What's up, girl?
What's up, niece?
What's up, girl?
Amber. Man.
It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I have no words right now.
Man, that is crazy. Erna said she almost used them words. She said she's sick of this church. I'm sick of this church. I'm tired of this church.
Better stop playing with God. Stop playing with God.
Man, we really need to sing Time Is Winding Up again.
Man, right.
I'm going to sing it in key.
That was the perfect segue into that. I was just waiting.
Man. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go read on the Amazon rainforest. Sean,
leaves you speechless, doesn't it?
It do, man.
Yeah, that's sad. Okay, well then I'm just gonna say this. I am
that up. Hey, baby,
Levi 2 King.
It's Don Rice.
Rob Woody, and everything that happened to me that was good.
God did it.
Well, yes, he did.
Hey, I do want to say this. Don't forget, brand new music locally. You got Tracy Smith, Beat to My Drum, and Jesse D. Williams in Total Praise, All That I Need, and also national release Kurt Carr, Bless Somebody Else is also available if y'all ever looking for new music. That is available now. Also, TV and film. We just talked about Hitsville, the making of Motown. It premiered last night on Showtime. So, hey, go check that out. One of the best 2 hours you'll ever spend. Just seeing the history and just to see the mind and see the work ethic of Berry Gordy. Wasn't it funny about my mama told me to shop around? Remember that? Yeah. And Berry Gordy called Smokey Robinson at 3 a.m. Said, I got an idea for this song. And Smokey said, okay, well, I'll see you in the morning at the studio. He's like, no, right now. Right. And Smokey said when he got there to the studio after 3 o'clock, the whole band was there.
Except for the pianist.
Except for the piano player. Yeah. So Berry Gordy himself sat down and played the piano.
So that's Berry Gordy playing piano on Shop Around.
Wow.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Brandon, we talked about that off air. We talked about Andrew Luck retiring after, 7 years? 6.5, 7 years? How long you been there? Yep. That's crazy.
I agree. It was a good decision, man. Your body. You got to listen to your body.
It's a mental thing, man. You don't want to keep going through that.
Especially in that sport, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Anita Michelle Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo. Good morning to you. Don't forget, tonight, Power premieres.
Yeah.
On Stars.
Bet you won't sing the next line.
No. August 25th is today, and Power premieres tonight. This is the premiere of the series finale. We talked about that last week. A lot of the most talked about shows of the last handful of years, these are all of their last seasons. Like, well, you know, we got Scandal, that's gone already. Power, Orange is the New Black, and Empire. This is their last season and all that. Also on today, the new Dave Chappelle Netflix special Sticks and Stones dropped today. So that's happening. So I got to put this out there real quick.
The views expressed in this program are not necessarily the views of MeTooMusic.
I'm not saying go watch all of the cussing and all of that. I'm just letting y'all know what's happening in the world. Also, don't forget, well, that's in November, but September, in just a couple of weeks, Renee Zellweger will be starring as Judy Garland, you know, Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, in Judy, coming to theater September 2019. Justin Gilmore says Dwight Howard is going back to the Lakers. Well, they needed to make a move after the whole DeMarcus Cousins injury last week.
What I like about it is it's a non-guaranteed contract.
Upgrade?
Upgrade from what?
From DeMarcus Cousins?
He's more athletic. You give up some scoring, but
you might get a little bit more defense.
But let's say this though, we cannot say that based off of DeMarcus Cousins' past. We got to say it based off his last season with Golden State.
Right.
I don't know if they're giving up anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's a wash. It's it's a non-guaranteed contract. So
they got another big man who has a name. To me, based off of where Cousins was with his health, they almost in the same position.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it adds some star power, adds name. At least he used to be a star.
Somebody to give JaVale McGee some time off the bench.
But your boy Kuzma got cut from the USA team.
What was that about though?
I don't know.
They suck.
They do
trash, man.
But if you got cut from a team that sucked, they
don't even have a superstar on that team. They have no go-to. That's why they lost to Australia the other night, because I watched it. Nobody in the fourth quarter to go to. Wow. Harrison Barnes scored the most points.
That's crazy. Yolanda Yancey says, man, Shalom's recording Friday was amazing. Tim Price song, Dr. Doris Wilson's song. I didn't know she had a song on there, Don. Your aunt. Rusty Watson song. That's Miss Deborah Watson Mingo's brother. Michaela West, Tish Haynes, all killed us, she said. That's what I'm talking about. St. Louis, stand up. Boy, I thought this said Chris Tucker just joined us. Thank you, Marla. She said 5-minute warning. It's time to go. Let me see. McGee and Davis are the new Twin Towers. Mike Pugh, he said they lost to Australia. All right, it's time to go. Was there anything else y'all had to say any last minute?
Nope.
Anythings?
Nope.
Thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for listening. Real quick, Rob, I got a quick question for you, Rob. Real quick. One has to go, Rob.
Here we go.
Andre Crouch, Marvin Sapp.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Marvin Sapp.
We play the classics too on Wake Up St.
Marvin
Louis.
Sapp.
Songwriters, Marvin Winans. Here we go. Everything's gonna be all right. This Rob on the drums, y'all. He was like 13. Hear that? This is Midwestern District Choir featuring Hiram Kizart and Steve Williams, keyboard whiz. Everything's gonna be all right. Love y'all. Nikki Cozart. She says, happy birthday to my sons. I forgot. Yeah, happy birthday, sons. Landon and Lathan. Today they are 20 years old. Love y'all, boys. Wow. I didn't forget it was their birthday. I texted them at 5:30 a.m. I just forgot to give them love on hand because they listen every week. Corey Fuller says it was a phenomenal recording. Mike Pugh, man, we love you, man.
Hey, man, safe travels, Mike.
Jay Ross, I'm going to go get some. Everything is gonna be alright. Be alright. Yeah. Woo. Hey, sing this like the O'Neal Twins, Rob. Go. Is that all right? Be alright. Oh, Eddie. Oh, Edgar. If you drop down. He's gonna bring you out. Say everything. Craig Towns, good morning, Tino. Keep going, Rob. Everything.
Now put your hands together.
Oh, Lordy. Cool, Mike. Don't stop. Everything be alright. Now do Steve Williams. Go. Keyboard whiz. Go.
If you're touching it up, please come on down. Keep it right there.
Take that back. I take that back. Go back to the. That's why you told me to do it. You told me to do it. I'm sorry, Uncle Steve. I'm sorry, Uncle Steve. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Uncle Steve. Go back to the O'Neal Twins. Go. Is that all right? All right. Hiram is on now. We got to pay our respects. Let's go.
Everything.
He said everything. Gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Everything gonna be. Yeah.
Everything
gonna be. Yes, it will now. Don't have no doubt in my mind. Yeah.
Ernest said, nailed it, Rob. This made my day. I miss those fellas.
Man, me too.
Yeah.
You got to build it.
Keep working on it. Keep working on it. Keep working on it. Keep working on it.
You got to build it.
Ooh.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, Edgar.
Now the Bible says, let everything that has breath.
That's Michael Wade on piano.
Do what?
Michael Wade.
Do what?
That's Quincy Fielding Jr. on
We're gonna praise him a little bit on
keys.
instruments. That's okay. Is that all right with you?
Is that Earl?
Come on, why don't you praise him a little bit on that time? Come on.
What's the apostolic Earl, the bass player?
Earl
Green.
Earl Green. Ray's daddy.
That's Roy Bland. That's Ray Green daddy.
Yep.
Ray Green from Believer's Temple.
Yes. That's his
I
daddy.
did not, and I've known Earl Green my whole life. Did I know that? Love y'all. Give us one more, Rob.
You got to build it. Keep working on it. Oh yeah.
It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.